What's up, guys?
Hey,
Long
what's
time
poppin',
no see.
Superior Joe?
What's going on, Joe? What's up, Bush?
Oh, come on, man. That was totally uncalled for.
So what we doing today, boys? Looks like a candy tier list.
Yes, sir. A Valentine's Day candy tier list today, and a phenomenal one at that. Any questions before we dive deep into the sweets discussion, boys?
Bro, ain't no
didn't
way
we
he's
already
functioning
discuss
right now.
this a few days ago?
All right, let's get started. Tiers we have, D is straight in the garbage. C is sits in the pantry. B is good, A is very good, and S is straight in the mouth every time. We'll start with sweet tarts. Bush, you go first.
I grew up avoiding sweet tarts. I'll divide it both based on Valentine's worthy candy and overall taste rating.
Great idea. We'll use that system then.
Sweet tarts are sweet, but some flavors are a bit weird.
What? They are amazing, dude.
Always
You're dumb,
thought they
dude.
were gross. Overall taste is 5 out of 10 for Valentine's Day candy. I'd say there are way better options. That's a 4 out of 10.
The taste to me is amazing, and combining flavors make it amazing. Taste-wise, 8 out of 10 for
Nate,
me.
are you drunk?
For Valentine's Day, I'd say 6 out of 10. Overall, 7.
Taste is 5.
This dude is
Valentine's
tripping
Day,
like,
I say
huh?
3 out of 10. Overall, 5. It's going to end up sitting in the pantry inevitably.
I got nothing to say. It's certified trash in my books.
Why not B tier? The candy's amazing. You guys have taste buds.
Because only you like them, it's overall a 4 out of 10, so it goes into the pantry tier. Up next, baby bottle pops. In terms of growing up, it's nostalgic for most kids nowadays. But honestly, it is quite disgusting in my opinion. Not only is the consistency ass, the powder tastes like it came straight from Sleepy Joe's Coke stash.
Good Donald. We're
Taste
supposed
is
to
a
keep
5
that a
out of
secret.
10. In terms of Valentine's worthy candy, it is absolute trash. 0 out of 10. This is a disgrace
Agreed.
to Valentine's Day.
Wait, how? The powder is amazing.
Baby bottle pops, for me, are quite weird and very hard to eat. Never allowed my kids to eat them, only chocolate. But in terms of taste, it is too strong, or
Oh,
in
you're
some
tripping.
cases
Put it
too
in
weak.
B.
Nah,
The
dude.
powder flavor combination is decent, but
Never
it has
liked them.
nothing else going for it.
But I've seen my
That's what I'm
grandkids
saying.
consume them. I
Flavor's
can't
good,
stand
but
the
it's
powder.
fake.
It is absolutely disgusting.
You guys are the most autistic monkeys I've ever
Leave it
seen.
be then. Next
The
up
flavor
is
10
Ring
out of 10.
Pops.
We can all mutually agree Ring Pops is goated, but
Oh, yeah,
Valentine's
100%.
Day candy, it is not the best. Let's put it in sits and pantry.
True, flavors are phenomenal, but in terms of Valentine's Day candy, it is meh.
Next up is Starbursts.
Starbursts
man,
are top
oh man,
tier.
every
Oh,
time
yeah.
I've eaten these, it's like a fruit explosion in your mouth, especially combining them.
Yes.
Each flavor has never been a letdown, not once.
You're right.
The amazing
Joe's autism is
textures
ramping
of each
up again.
flavor is enough to get me bricked up.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Flavor is a solid 10 out of 10. In terms of Valentine's candy, it is phenomenal,
Couldn't agree
but
more.
not quite the most ideal.
You're right, bro.
9 out of 10. Overall, 9.
Just put it at the top, since we all agreed it's top tier.
Next up, Reese's Pieces. Definitely straight in the trash, no discussion.
Yep, pretty
Might
much.
as well eat M&Ms covered in peanut butter.
It is absolute
as a cute
trash.
snack for Valentine's Day. Flavor is a 4 and Valentine's worthy is 0.
Next up, we got Skittles. Not much to say besides Skittles are good, but due to flavors being limited, it is 4 out of 10.
I could see
And
that,
for
yeah.
Valentine's candy, it is a solid 6 out of
Bro,
10.
what? You're
Not
beyond
the
brain
worst,
dead.
but not the best either.
Flavor-wise, it's
Overall,
good, 7
5.
out of 10. But in terms of Valentine's Day, it's a solid 5 out of 10.
Flavor is great. And in terms of variations, too, it's a solid 7 out of 10.
That's what I'm saying.
If we're talking Valentine's Day worthy, I'd say it's a 7 out of 10. Overall,
I'm
7.
giving an overall 8 out of 10. Flavor is 8, just perfect. And Valentine's candy worthy, a 9 out of 10. It is just fantastic.
All right, B tier it is then.
All right. We got the classic M&Ms.
Ah, yes, the best
For me,
kind.
not much to say besides trash.
I can agree, it's pretty average in my
In
opinion.
terms of Valentine's Day candy, it is one of the worst things to give someone.
Wouldn't say the worst, but yeah, most close to it.
0 out of 10.
Damn, Sleepy's going harsh.
Now, for flavor and taste, it's pretty decent.
It's all right, not the
I'd
best.
say a good 6 out of 10.
Fair rating, pretty fair.
I usually don't eat it, though.
Ain't got much to say besides average chocolate taste.
Yep, agreed.
Way better options. Taste is 3 out of 10. Valentine's Day candy, 2 out of 10.
Valentine's Day, I'd
Overall,
agree.
4. There's just nothing going for it.
Definitely same thing for me. Flavor is bland, 1 out of 10. Valentine's Day candy, it's a 0 out of 10 for me. Overall, solid 1. We can all agree, classic M&Ms are pretty decent, but not the best.
Pantry it is then. Next up, we got OG peanut M&Ms.
Oh, those are
Honestly,
amazing.
These hella goated.
I can agree, they're
In
top
terms
tier.
of flavor, it is a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Bro, how? They taste
Just a very
absolutely awesome.
Shut up, you
satisfying
gay
combo, the
Bro,
peanut
what?
and chocolate flavor. For Valentine's Day, it is a good 9 out of 10.
Me personally,
Based
I
candy
think
for
peanut
sure.
M&Ms are a really good, precise combo of peanut and chocolate.
Exactly what
For
I was
flavor,
thinking.
I'd say a solid 9 out of 10.
What the hell are you
For
on about?
Valentine's
It's
Day,
awful.
I'd give it a solid 10 out of 10. Perfect candy for Valentine's Day.
As for flavor, 4 out of 10. It's not even that good. It tastes like puke, honestly. In terms of Valentine's Day candy, it is 5 out of 10. not the best, but not the worst.
We agree it's going B tier overall?
Yeah, fair placement, in my opinion.
This
No,
is bullshit.
because the only three other people gave it a more positive rating, which means it's just around the middle, coming from a guy who confused Egypt with Mexico.
All right, Twizzler XOXOs, I'd say they're really good in terms of Valentine's Day candy, a good 7 out of 10. But for flavor, it is pretty meh, 5 out of 10.
I have no idea what that
I'd
is.
say
I'm gonna say
trash
it's
or
ass,
pantry is
no
a
rating.
good placement for this
Next
one.
up, Pixie Sticks.
My favorite
One of the
substance,
real
or I
goats
mean
and
candy.
most amazingly sweet and addictive candy I've ever tasted.
Yeah,
in
pretty
terms
good,
of
actually.
taste, it is great, an 8 out of 10.
It's kinda gross,
And for
actually.
Valentine's, I'd say a solid 7 out of 10. So pantry tier it is, since half liked and half
Who
disliked.
comes up with the ratings? You guys have caveman brains.
If we're talking cavemen, the difference between you and cavemen is they actually invented shit. You just printed shit and stole it from everyone, because you can't even manage your own eating schedule while forgetting what you're even doing while doing it.
Sleepy, you gonna
Oh,
let
damn.
that slide?
Roasted.
Me personally, I would not let that slide. If we're talking slide, Kamala Harris, ha ha ha.
Oh, damn,
Am I
good
right?
one,
What do you
Trump.
mean? What about her?
Dude
You
is on the verge
literally
of
are
tears
married
already,
to a
LOL.
gold digger ass hoe boy. You want to talk about gold diggers? Melania is the godfather of gold diggers because she's actually a guy in disguise. Got nothing to say to that,
You're married
huh?
to an crypt keeper ass wife
Damn.
that can't
Damn,
keep
let
her
'em
mouth
cook.
shut to save her life,
come
taking
on, man.
L after L in her mouth and in her brain.
This guy.
Old demonic ancient lizard brain bitch can't stop lying no matter how hard she tries not to.
Bro,
Now
what?
shut
You're
the
lying
fuck
right
up
now.
and eat shit before you get
Big
hurt.
fluff dude.
Next up, we got one of my personal favorites, Heart Message Candy. I'm excited to get into this one, mainly because I love these cute little messages you get in
They're
them.
cute, but
For me, the
chalky,
tastes
too.
are pretty good, but could be a bit better.
Yes,
I'd say 9 out of
100%.
10. Now, in terms
My
of
favorite
Valentine's
candy
Day
to eat and
candy, it is a
receive for
solid
Valentine's
10
Day.
out of 10. One of the
have to
most
say they're all
practical
right, but
candies to
weird.
receive or even eat, would recommend.
It should be A or S tier, considering the sheer flavor choice.
S is a stretch, but most
and the
likely A.
practicality of the gift and size of the candy in a small gift box or basket.
I agree. It is a practical
Taste, I'd
size.
say a solid 9 out of
Fair,
10.
fair.
And
Not
for
the best, but
Valentine's
great in
Day
its own
candy,
right.
I'd say a solid 10 out of 10.
A tier it is then.
Nerds, we can all mutually agree is garbage tier without a doubt.
Oh, yeah, no
I mean,
doubt.
come on, the size of the candy is a total
Exactly what I
letdown.
think. For Valentine's
and sheer
Day, it
amount
is
you
beyond
get little
ass.
of in a pathetic ass box for so much money, it is never worth it.
Hershey Kisses, straight in the garbage.
Yep.
It's cute in
What the
theory,
fuck are you on now? Like,
but
holy
still some of
shit.
the most
No,
boring and
no
bland
discussion.
tasting chocolate.
Hey, yes, Fun Dip. Joe would know a lot about Fun Dip, his own version.
This dude
though.
is asking to be financially
I'd say
destroyed
not
and
much to
canceled.
say besides. Top tier candy.
agree, it is
The
perfect.
powder gives it that edge, whilst dipping into it with the two-sided duo flavored candy
You used
pregnancy
one on
stick.
yourself with that bloated
Taste
ass
is a
stomach
10
fat
out of
boy.
10. Valentine's Day candy, I'd say 8 out of 10.
I would agree. The taste and consistency is just perfect. The two-sided stick with different flavors and variations of flavor choice is a mega plus.
Super plus, for
Taste
sure.
is for sure 10 out of 10. In terms of Valentine's candy, it is a 5 out of 10. Anything else is just better.
It could be better. Too bad Laffy Taffy isn't on here. But for me, I'd have to say, based on my experience eating it, I'd say the taste is a solid 7 out of 10.
This dude takes too
It's
much
just a bit
DMT.
wonky
like,
for
bro.
me, but
Wonky is one
for
way to put it.
Valentine's Day candy, it is a solid 8 out of 10.
Me personally, I say it is a solid 9 out of 10 for taste, but for Valentine's Day, it is a 5 out of 10. So let's just put it in pantry tier, since a majority liked and one person slightly disliked.
That's not actually how the rating system works,
Oh,
President
damn,
Hughes.
Joe's on that
Get your
opium, but
IQ
wow,
up.
he might actually be
Maybe
right
you'll be
for
able
once.
to make better decisions.
Coming from the same creature that has to read off a goddamn teleprompter to be able to even function or make decisions at all. Even then,
he's
you can't
verbally
follow
sparring
the
this
only
dude.
instructions you see on the fucking screen. Trust me, I know, that shit will wear off soon enough. And when it does,
This guy,
you'll be
not fair.
scraping gum off the streets with your fake-ass teeth.
Up next, Blow Pops. Not much to say except a real OGS tier,
Oh,
but
yeah, for
Valentine's
sure.
Day candy, it is absolutely not good at all.
I definitely agree. Flavor is good, but not the best. The gum or Tootsie Roll in the middle is mid AF, 4 out of 10. For Valentine's, not even a 3 out of 10.
Bro, what? You tripping hella? The blow pops are so amazing, dude. The flavors are all good except grape.
Grape is gross.
Definitely an 8 out of 10.
We can all 100% agree Jolly Ranchers are going straight into the garbage. I mean, the flavors are all right,
Yeah, like,
but
no
you could
discussion,
literally
they
choose
are
anything
ass.
else. Valentine's, it is not horrible, but not that good.
It's got to be one of the worst candies to eat or even get for Valentine's Day. Like, who even would eat this type of candy?
I disagree with you there. It is not bad. The flavors are pretty good, actually. I've had my fair share of Heart Pops, and I can say with a high degree of certainty This is one of the best candies to get for Valentine's Day.
It's the type of candy
it
you
is
can't
a
help but
solid
love.
9 out of 10.
Oh yeah, every time
For
I eat
taste,
them, it's
it
just
is
always a
good
great
8
time.
out of 10.
I say we put it in the pantry. It is just not good enough.
Like
to
I
put
already
at a
said,
higher
dump.
tier.
It's going
Besides,
in
it
B
makes no
tier
sense to
for a
put it any
reason.
higher
A
than
majority
pantry.
of the
I mean,
votes
how
are towards it
delusional are you
actually
people?
being good.
Oh, great. Up next, we got Smarties. Let me really try and properly prepare for this one, because I already know people in the comments will go
I already know
absolutely
people will
Caesar
go hog
Planet of
wild
the
on
apes
you.
shit on me for giving this proper evaluation.
Proper.
Okay, 1, Smarties
You've
are
never done
overrated.
anything proper.
Let's just be honest here. The flavors are good enough to eat most of the time, but damn, do I really have to emphasize the lack of variety besides the same cookie-cutter garbage they still have?
Oh, yeah, they
I mean,
haven't
come
changed
on,
up
bro.
anything.
And 2, there are literally other off-brand Smarties that have more variety and are way better. I wish there was a tier lower than the worst,
Yep,
because it
pretty
doesn't
much.
even belong in Valentine's Day category at all. Worst so far, in my
I'd
opinion.
have to agree with most of what you said, is what I was thinking as well. For taste or flavors, I'd say 6 out of 10. But for Valentine's, I don't think it's even 3 out of 10. Overall, 4 out of 10. I could not think of a more boring candy.
Last and most certainly least, Warheads. Crash tier easily. Where do I even begin
yeah,
with this
like, ew.
excruciatingly sour and painful candy? I mean, how many can you really
Nowhere,
eat
'cause
before
it's
you just want to
garbage.
cut off your tongue and never eat again? It's by far the most damaging for
What the
your
hell are
mouth,
you guys
body,
smoking?
and just not a joy to eat at all. It is beyond the most retarded candy choice for Valentine's Day. No offense, but God,
Smart
is
word
that the
choice,
most
if you
stupid
catch my
and
drift,
absolute
wink,
waste
wink.
of money? If you want to give someone this dog-ass
For sure,
candy,
waste of time
you
and
might as
money.
well just put a swarm of hornets in your mouth while drinking sour Kool-Aid. Nothing more than complete ass.
You really hit the dementia in the head with that one. Ha ha, wink, wink.
Wait, what?
What?
I thought I heard something. Oh. Okay, I'll just eat ice cream while watching SpongeBob. See you guys later.
Phew, can finally rest in peace. Well, that was a hella lit tier list, guys. Maybe next time we can do a mukbang video or do some serious Halo competitions.
Hell yeah, I'll see when I'm free. Be free on the weekend or even Friday night.
Hell
for
yeah,
some Halo
that
2v2, 4v4. I'll have
Peace,
to see.
boys.
I gotta tend to my garden. I'll see you guys
Peace,
next
guys.
time. Peace.
Our dreams are where you'll find me. You're the only thing I